Wait, there's a hangnail. Let me just clip that real quick. Hangnails, go away. There you go. Gone. Quantum computer drone? Pod room? Sorry. I don't have that kind of rooms in my daily life, so I don't know what they do.
There should be another room around here somewhere.
Let me see it. Hey!
Shut up!
Whoa.
He's got the right to see it too.
Mira.
Thank you.
Is that the this room that they're talking about?
It's pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
Whoa, excuse me, girl. There's supposed to be a freaking room.
What is this?
And why are you taking us to the lounge? Oh, suspicious. Suspicious.
Control some kind of virus.
If I were them, I would be like, hey, I actually want to figure out where that room is. Because that could be a freaking exit, right?
About the vote?
And then she's like, hey, let's just not worry about it. That is super suspicious.
Doesn't that mean we'll die?
Yeah. Even if C team voted for D team, and D team did the reverse, if we refuse, then we get 2 votes against us automatically.
And Q team would be killed.
I suppose that's true if this game is for real.
So you're saying it's a joke?
Don't you think that would make a whole lot more sense? The DCOM staff will probably pop through that door over there yelling surprise.
Surprise.
I get it! You're right. Then him being here makes sense now. I bet that means you're part of the whole surprise.
No!
Come on. Take off that helmet.
Does that take, like, does that helmet look like...
I said I can't take it off.
He can take it
Damn,
off?
brat. Stop bullshitting me.
Stop! Stop! You'll break my neck!
Damn. It's really on there.
Wait. I see something on the side of this thing.
What the hell?
I kind of want it to be like a USB USB ports. It opens up and then there's like a USB ports and you'll be kind of plugging that in and then just like, oh, I can charge my cell phone with this helmet. What a great thing.
I don't know. I don't remember. I woke up and I was here.
Are you saying you have amnesia?
Maybe.
Maybe. He's a baby dead moth.
Could I ask you something?
What?
Kid sits like his arms up like this. Who is Zero?
I was wondering, who is Zero?
Oh, come on! Stop playing. You know everything, don't you?
I told you.
What a great place. You can
So
have
you're
beer?
gonna stick with the idea that this isn't some big surprise?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
If this isn't a joke, then things are really serious.
Then
If this
saying
isn't
one
a
of the teams
joke,
is actually
we
going to
might
be
die
executed?
when things are really serious.
But why would someone do that?
Zero said, it's a game.
So then he's a psychopath. This Zero guy's probably
Oh,
off
there's a
somewhere
second
enjoying
floor?
seeing us freak out.
Okay.
He could be that serial killer in the news.
That's
Just
that
keep-
heart ripper, yeah?
Like, leading
Yeah.
them into something
Rumor is
else.
they
I
killed
mean, she
18
might be
people,
just the,
all in the past few
bait
years.
for players to think something more
March
than a
15th,
player.
2026. The body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville. The victim's name was Virginia Bailey, age 28. The chest was ripped open and the heart entirely removed. It happened again on May 22nd, 2026. The
Until
body of a male
2026.
was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento.
That trash can must be really
The
big.
victim's name was Jeffrey Foray, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the
Oh my
heart
god, the zoom
completely
ins!
gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th,
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
You do
Why do you
recall
know this?
amnesia doesn't mean like I
don't
forget
know.
everything, right,
I
dude?
don't know why, but I knew.
You gotta be kidding me.
Where are we? I mean, we know
I
it's a
was wondering,
bomb BAM.
where
The
are
BAM
we?
shelter.
Weren't you listening to Zero
Bomb
earlier?
shelter.
We're
BAM.
50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that, but where exactly?
I doubt we're very far from decom.
Well, as a
Decom.
player, we do
Dwelling
know
for the
that they're
cohabitation of
underneath
Mars.
the
So
desert that
it's
the
an
first game was
experiment to see
taken
if we could
up,
survive on
taken the
Mars?
place.
Uh-huh. We
Yeah.
all lived together in that compound for 5 days.
C-Team and D-Team were there too.
Oh, and there was a dog. It was
Woof, woof.
incredibly old. I think his name was Gab.
But not you. You weren't there. It's very suspicious.
It's
Oh,
very
what were they
suspicious.
testing for?
That sounds a little
Psychological data
awkward. Who
mostly.
says that?
It was a closed
Who?
environment for a group of people for an extended
That's
period
very
of time.
suspicious.
So how would that mess
Yes,
with the subjects
indeed.
mentally?
Mr.
That was what they were
Holmes?
trying to investigate.
Oh, what made you sign up?
Tough question. It seemed like it'd be kind of fun, I guess.
Eric?
I joined because Mira wanted to.
That's it.
Well, maybe not entirely.
Alright, last but not the least. Are you
Mira,
guys dating? I
Eric.
doubt it though.
What's going on between you two?
Going on, well...
Are you in love?
Idiot! No, we're not!
We're not?
Well, we're not, but... Wait, what?
Oh. 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 They're in love. Well, at least the dude is into her and she knows that, but nothing really
I've
much
been trying to
after
figure
that.
something out for a while. What is this thing?
Maybe it's a gift from Zero.
So what, you think there's assorted teas inside?
Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they? Hey, what the hell? Stop! What if it's some kind of bomb?
A bomb? I don't think it is. Oh, something's on the back. I think this is upside down. So this would be the front.
See? She was the one that led the team to sit at that bar
Does it
and then
stop
drink
something?
some stuff, and
Look,
she
there's
was the
also a
one who was
keyboard.
pointing out the
Looks
box.
like you're supposed to input a code of some kind.
Like, that seems
if we
too
get it right?
convenient, doesn't
Then
it? Like,
something
why is
will
she
be
the one
forced
that
to
moved them away
But what?
from,
Maybe.
like, the
Your life.
one room that they couldn't find, and,
that
like, the
sound?
one that noticed
It came
the
from that way.
box?
Let's go.
Gab? How did you...
You came through the vent. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you go in?
I can't.
Just do it, will you?
I wonder if you want to get rid of the dude. Ah,
See?
You didn't have this stupid thing on your head.
Hey, check this out.
I think even without the helmet, he might not
There's
be able
something
to
inside
fit
the
in.
case.
Is that a coaster? Oh, there's something on it. Hello, Carlos here. C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for Q team and Q
So
team
the person
for
who
C
is
team.
the most suspicious
What does
is
this mean?
the lady.
Don't you get it? They're
Was she-
saying to spread the
What was her
votes.
name?
Huh? Spread?
I get it. If each team ends up with 1 vote each.
The whole thing is a tie, and no team will be executed.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it.
But wait.
Why should we wait?
He literally like
Well,
stopped while he was
what
walking.
If this message hasn't been delivered to D
So
team
the
yet?
Q team for
You're
C
right.
team.
The position of this vent
So we
does
have
imply it only
to...
connects towards C. I doubt Gab's made his way toward D yet.
We need to figure out how to notify D-Team then.
Hold on a sec. I'll get a pen and cheese. There was some at the bar, right?
A pen?
And cheese?
Wait. Oh, we should look at the map. So that the dog actually... There is no van from C team to Q team. There, it has to be C team to D team to Q team. And then the dog...
What exactly are you doing?
Skipped the D team. Weird.
Oh, I get it. If Ward C and Ward Q have connected vents,
Then Q and D are probably connected as well.
Yep.
Wait, is that in the
Take a cheese
middle?
and...
No, the middle is the elevator. That sounds like a really hard cheese.
it's all on you, Gab.
Think it'll work?
I'm sure it will.
I'm sure it will. Oh, so I don't
5
actually...
minutes until the deadline.
Oh, wait. So I get
Wonder
to
if
vote.
Gab made it to Ward D or not.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana will vote the way it says in the note.
What? You think she'll betray us?
It's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C-Team is a trap.
Trap.
They could have written it, but maybe
Q-Team
Carlos
for
is planning to vote
C-Team.
for Q-Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now.
So I guess I'll
not
vote
good
for C
At
team.
all.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But...
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
The vote has to be decided by the leader, but
what should we do?
We don't have time for a committee.
then we'll just have to use force.
What?
Hey, wait!
Force of what? What? Wait, hold on. You're gonna punch this freaking computer? Alright, well, it's easy enough. C team. Boo-da-boo-da-boo.
Your
Another
vote has been
hangnail
accepted.
on the other side.
Following the note, huh?
I guess
There you
it's
go.
fine.
Gone.
It's not like it was a bad choice.
Well,
Now we
no
wait and see
choice
what
is a bad
exactly Carlos
choice.
and Diana do.
If this plan doesn't work, then there are 2 outcomes that could happen. Either the 3 and C team die.
Or we're the ones executed.
No. There's one more possibility.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
So it is you!
So it is you! Yes. Of course it is me. That is why I was the one who to mention that someone might be tricking us. Yes.
One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered.
I like how that little TV has that antenna. Can you warn them before you inject them with the sleeping gas or whatever? Because it would hurt if you were to stumble to the ground while you're standing up. At least let them lie down on the ground and fall asleep so they don't hurt themselves. How long is this game, Shin? If you were to go to the longest route.
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
So,
A moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
I wonder what that means.
Oh, the hair loading.
Beats me. Maybe it's not supposed to have a meaning.
Huh?
It's an anagram. You reorganize the letters into another sentence.
Why do you think it's an anagram?
I've seen something like this before. In another place. Anyway, where's Sigma?
Yes,
What are you
knocking
looking
on that box.
A box.
What kind of box?
What's inside of the
I'm
box?
looking
Open the
into it
box.
Because I don't know.
Looks like something's written on it.
At least this box
Force
is
quit
not
box.
flipped. Why is it that the Q
That's
Team's box is
interesting.
flipped?
I see a keyboard on it too.
Did someone
Use this keyboard to input
rotate
a
it
password and force
for some
something
reason?
to stop. Is that what this means?
Because everyone else's
What
is
does it
just
stop?
facing in the upright.
Well,
Hey,
the
Shin!
obvious answer would be the
25 months in a
game's
row.
continuous play.
Thank you.
Then we should try it.
Sigma was the main character from the part 2.
I
What?
shouldn't have thought it would be that easy.
Why did he became
Need a
so
hint.
big?
Maybe
Like
it says
adult,
something on the
like
underside.
he grown up. I remember in the second game he was a
Nope.
like
Won't
teenager, was he not?
Is it heavy?
Or was he
Heavy
actually
doesn't even begin to cover it.
adult?
Doubt it's made
I
out
thought
of
he wasn't.
anything from Earth.
Just judging by the picture,
you
I
are
thought he
getting up
was
there,
like
Sigma.
18.
What are you saying?
Get me roll
My
out!
body's still got
Persian
it.
40k. Thank you for the resub and
I'll just give it
continuous
a try.
support and the support for the Hikari Woodwind Quintet.
You weren't lying.
See? I told you.
This is the map for Ward D, right?
Looks like it.
Oh, Sigma was 22 or something. Just different art style. Has the
And we
same
can go wherever
exact
we want,
age.
so long as it's within this ward.
Well, the art
Yes,
freaking
that's what
makes me
Zero said.
confused because in the previous one he looks like a freaking 18-year-old boy and now he looks like 35-year-old dude. Notice how the kid just lifted the box with no problem at all? He could be the Captain America in a kid form. Because we did see... What the freaking... You want to make a freaking robot? For bomb shelter? What?
Alright. We've checked all the rooms from top to bottom, but
You didn't find any exits?
Obviously, we are in a bomb shelter after all. If there were several exits,
don't
it'd defeat the purpose
even-
it was built for.
so Zero told the truth.
Then opening the X door is the only way out.
Well, there's no doubt about that. Now that the box for QT was flipped, and only one who seems like be able to lift that up is Q. So,
Akane!
interesting.
There's no point. We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party at full volume on the other side.
I think we need 6 passwords to get this door to open, right?
What? Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
That X-Pass thing.
For every one person who dies, one password will be revealed.
Enter the password below.
Is that true, though?
Sigma, why don't you try dying once?
I politely but firmly refrain.
What about you, Diana?
Hey! No.
Figured.
Why don't you try it then?
May I ask you guys something?
What's up?
I guess we'll go through this again.
Who do you think Zero is? Do you guys know who Zero is?
No, I haven't the foggiest. But they called themselves Zero. At the very least, they know about what happened a year ago.
What are you...
There's one more thing for sure. Think about it.
Why don't they know
Why
who
was
the
Zero's
first
speech
Zero
to
is?
us pre-recorded? There's got to be a very big reason why things can't be in real time. There are two possibilities. they've already bit the bullet. Or
Zero is among us.
I bet she just knows or thinks that because the previous game,
Will come help
the
us?
killer was among them.
Like who?
So,
Maybe the decom experiment staff?
sorry, but that's pretty unlikely. Remember? The staff stationed in DCOM can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission.
It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time period, Earth will have rotated halfway around the sun. Which means...
By the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it.
the star in the way, we can't send a signal.
That's the lead up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days.
Transmissions will re-establish on December 31st at 23:30, which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
There's no point in hoping for a rescue to come before then.
Pretty sure the
Alright.
decom staff won't notice any problems until that time.
You guys are like siblings. You're totally in sync.
Fi and Sigma never knew who the first Zero was. The Zero in VLR would be the third Zero. Urgh.
This may be somewhat rude of me to say, but the way you talk, Sigma, is, a little unusual.
Forgive him. The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
Oh, he mentioned that back at DCOM. That his consciousness had come back from the year 2074.
Oh wait, so the disaster
correct.
actually happens at
That's why I know
2074,
what will
not
happen in the
2026?
future. I must have spent the past 5 days warning all of you. If nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed. Kane, Fi, and I infiltrated DCOM to stop all that from happening.
Fi? Is this true?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place?
Okay,
We have a future.
so DCOM, they think that
We had no
DCOM
idea
has
what
something to
events
do
went
with
down
the wipe
inside
of
the
the
DCOM
humanity in
facility.
year
Nor
2074.
did we know anything about
So,
what's going to happen in the shelter.
the previous cast came back and infiltrated DCOM to stop it. I kinda get it. Oh, what?
Why did this have to happen to me?
2029 is a disaster.
Never listened to Rebecca.
2074 is where Sigma's current conscience come from.
She's the head nurse at the hospital where I worked.
Oh, right.
Himself
Told me that
back.
They were searching for a nurse willing to participate.
Wait, but like,
Well,
if the disaster strikes in
there is another
2029,
reason why I decided to join.
how is he alive in 2074? How did he survive the trauma? Or disaster, I mean.
Why is Gab here?
I think he came through the vent.
See anything?
No, it's too dark.
You're up, Fi.
You want me to go in there? It's clearly impossible.
You sure?
I won't repeat myself. My boobs are...
Your pants are on fire.
It's true.
Seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. Growing is natural.
You were just sleeping.
Could I interrupt? What is this?
Is that a coaster?
If I gain age, would my boob size grow
Carlos here.
as well?
C team is voting for D team, so D team should vote for
Oh,
Q
6
team
billion
and
died,
Q
2
team
billion
for C team.
survived.
And someone else.
Disaster didn't kill
Q team,
everyone.
got
2
it.
billion people survived. Okay, okay,
I
okay,
get
okay.
it.
Thank you.
By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Looks like Q team agreed.
Seems so.
I guess Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here. It'll work! Now none of the teams will have to die.
I wonder about that.
Yeah, I wonder about
What?
passing through the vent.
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Is there would
Damn,
Is
don't have
this
much
just
time.
fishing around, or
We
do
need
we
to head
actually
over
get
to
to
the
know
voting
why
device.
Gab was not able to reach the D team before Q team? Is it just like, I'm a
What
dog,
exactly did you mean
I
by
don't know
your
what is what, I just
I'm saying it
walked
could be a
around and
lie.
end up in this?
Do you mean that Q team is planning to betray us?
Or is there actual meaning
No, I
of
doubt it.
this?
That's what they intended. They didn't have to send Gab.
Don't fish me out
They
here,
only
game.
have to decide to vote for D team.
Then you mean
There's a chance
So
that
D
C
team
will betray us.
should for
Maybe they're
Q
saying
team.
they'll vote for D team, but actually vote for Q team
Alright.
Why would they do that?
to make us choose Q team. If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right? I'm
The
just
vent from
saying.
C team only connects
It's
to
a
D,
possibility.
and D vent only goes to Q.
The deadline to vote is in 1 minute.
what should I do?
The fact that Gab showed up means that we can assume Q team's voting for C team.
Yeah, so like
So
C,
we have
D,
no choice but to
Q.
choose Q team.
But then Gab, instead of
Otherwise,
from
A
C
single
to
vote
D,
could cause the death
went
of
to
all of
Q,
C team.
so past the D team, and then from Q going to the D is just backwards, so that's fine. Q team.
Your vote has been accepted.
well, that was a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
So long as Gab's note was the truth.
All we could do was trust them.
I suppose.
I swear to God, if the game is like, ooh, well, you know, the vent going from QC, I mean C, DQ, you know, there wasn't really much of a mystery. It was just a dog getting lost inside the vent and skipped the D and went to Q.
The memory loss drug will not be injected.
But like, how would that work?
When you next
Because
wake,
the vent is not
survive,
connected, like it's not like there's an exit. The dog actually has to get out to D to get to Q.
pleasant dreams.
So does that mean that the map is wrong? Because like if the dog wants to get to Q from C, it has to come out of the vent of D team and then go back to the vent to go to the Q team. So how did that dog do it? Do I save? Might as well save.